Are we live? Are we doing the thing?
Could be better, but oh well.
It says we're live, but I don't see our preview on the fucking screen. Oh, there we go. There we go. What's up, everybody? I'm sorry that we're a little late. That is 100% my fault. I was making some food and fucking just basically ran over time. My bad.
It's all good.
So what's up, Autiemtlhd? How is you?
I'm doing good. Still getting used to getting back to, classes. Because for those of you who don't know, I recently had some trouble with financial aid, so I had to drop out for a bit until I emailed financial aid and got that taken care of. So I have 7 classes now this semester, and I'm still getting used to it. Other than that, I'm pretty good.
How many classes are you trying to be in, though?
Just as little as I can take, because apparently I have to still pay a hefty amount for this semester.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if I'm still eligible for financial aid or not anymore, since I submitted my planned educational leave for a bit.
Well, that got canceled, so you should be good.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. But other than that, I'll just settle for the 7 classes right now.
Gotcha. Ryu, is this any better? Yes, sorry. Ryu was like, your mic is low, so I just adjusted a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, other than that, I got this new fancy chair that I'm using, which is super comfortable. And I finally hung up my pride flag behind me.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. My mom and I helped. My mom helped me, and she had the idea of putting Velcro, but that didn't work. So I'm using clamps right now.
I can see them. That's yeah. Hey man, but
Yeah,
whatever works, right?
Sorry.
Whatever works, right?
Right.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I just hope they don't. Yeah, I just hope they don't tear the flag. You know.
I don't think they're gonna tear the flag. Worst case, they might stretch it just a little bit, but they're not gonna tear it. I can see by the way it's hung. But Ryu says, speaking of chairs, because he actually just got a gaming chair as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He hasn't received it yet, but he already ordered it. So.
Oh yeah.
It's just funny that you mentioned like, oh yeah, I got my chair, and he's like, yeah, he's
That's
over
nice.
here waiting on his and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then after the semester, how much more you got? 1 more year?
Probably maybe a little more, because I think I still have to take a couple more classes. I don't even see. I'm supposed to take musicianship, but I don't have musicianship, so we'll see what happens. And the reason why I didn't want to take musicianship is because, Brian mentioned that it's going to be tough, and I haven't even practiced my musicianship, so that's on me.
Man, dude, I struggled. Dr. Noise has us doing like shit basically every week. Like, we just had a sight singing test basically yesterday. We had one last week, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have one next week, and then yeah. And he also has us doing dictation pretty much every class at the end. So I'm over here doing that shit. So there's a lot. On top of that, I have his fucking history of music history class. So I mean, you're in that one. You know how much work we have to do and shit.
Oh man.
Speaking of which, did you finish your test?
Sorry?
Did you finish your test?
Oh shit! I forgot we had to do that. I cannot believe I forgot.
Test is due tonight, bro.
Oh man, fuck.
Don't worry about it. It's actually not that bad. I finished the whole thing in like maybe 45 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only reason it took me so long was for the written answer ones, because a lot of the first like 14 or 15 are multiple choice,
Mm-hmm.
and then the last couple of questions are free response. So
Uh,
those are the ones that took me a little bit longer, just because had to make sure I had the right information and all that shit.
right.
But it wasn't that bad. It was fine. It was okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Gonna have to look at that later. Sorry, somebody sent me something, so
Mm.
I just gotta check that out later. Ryu's like, price was good, can't complain. Honestly, his price on that fucking chair was insane.
Oh, wow.
He paid
How much was it?
the chair was Ryu. What was the chair like? Fucking $250 or something like that. And then he paid $10.
So that's like 260 to 70.
No, he paid $10.
Oh, oh, you paid $10 for the chair. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Dang, that's fucking lucky. Dude, I paid this shit for. See, it was originally $200, and I only paid 160 for it, and it was on sale too at Staples.
Oh my god, that's right. You said it was Staples.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
But I
bro.
think it's all worth it. It's worth the fucking price,
It
man.
honestly looks real nice.
Yeah, it's from Emerge, I think is the brand.
Mm. What is mine?
Looks like
Malho.
Mall HD.
That's an O, I think. So Malho.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. The only thing that sucks about it is, and it's me. It's my own fault. Is I I I move around, and when I do, I rest my entire body weight on the arms for like a split second. But over the course of since I got it, it's been slowly getting like looser and looser. And so today I had to tighten the screws a bit, which wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Like I tightened them and they're good, and
Mhm.
like this is fine now. But like I just
Yeah.
have to be mindful of that kind of shit when I'm moving around,
Hmm.
because like yeah, I can't let
Yeah,
the shit get too loose.
and I like how you can just move the arms too, because I needed a chair that I can not only rest my arms but also to play my guitar when we're having our lessons or ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
The only downfall is recording the videos for those classes, because yeah, you can't have this obviously.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily see a problem with the back of the chair showing. Like I've never heard of any of them saying anything, but I mean we're also like very new in this still. But I
Hmm.
digress. Like I don't think there's a problem with showing part of the chair when you're doing it, because like it's where you're sitting to do this. It's not like we have the luxury of the quote unquote luxury of being in class and using the chairs that are in the classroom.
Hmm.
So work with what you got. So I think it's not that bad.
Yeah.
He said get some
Yeah.
blue or red lock tight so the screws don't move as much. All right, thank you for that. I'm gonna look into that. Um, but yeah, dude. So don't worry about the chair showing off. I mean,
Hmm.
worst case, if you're really that conscious about it, you can lean the chair back, can't you?
Yeah, I can actually.
Yeah. So like, if you just fucking pop the back down, just straight up go, something like that, where it's leaned back
Uh,
and then just out of frame. Oi, that should be good, I think.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. So, did you watch this week's video of Epic Rift?
Oh shit, I forgot I put this. No, I have not. Shit.
Get on it, man.
Hey, jeez.
I'm just proud of it. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's definitely something to look forward to.
Yeah, cause like you gotta understand, like I said on the podcast, and anybody um that is listening to this or watching this live stream right now, I mentioned it on the
Hmm.
podcast that will be coming out this Monday as of the stream. But it took me a
Yeah.
really long time to learn how to play that song in the first place. So being able to turn around and show how to play that song to somebody is just, it's a really fucking cool feeling, you know? Like, I spent 4 days struggling to learn that song because it was a hard ass fucking song.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the last almost 10 years, I've just been playing the shit out of that song to get it to the point where I can comfortably be like, yeah, so we're playing this chord and that chord and then this chord and we're going to here and we're going to there and this is the pattern. Like, you know, it's a very long way from where I was when I started learning that song in the first place. So I'm just really proud of the fact that I can do that, and really proud of me being able to create that video. It's just, it was a lot of fun too. But I was gonna ask you, um, what other ideas do you have for verses? I know that you said you had a few, but and I'm not saying like what's the next one, like the immediate next one gonna be.
Right.
Just what are some of the
Mm-hmm.
ideas that you're thinking of? Because like I kind of want to hear about that, and I'm sure some of the
All right.
viewers want to get excited about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm thinking about doing, but this is for like a very special kind of episode since I did Megadeth and Metallica in the first episode. I was doing thinking about doing another one. The same exact theme, except with you probably will disagree with this, but with Megadeth's Super Collider and the Metallica and Lou Reed collaboration. I forget what it's called. Lulu.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So
And
it's a Megadeth versus Lulu.
yeah, technically. Yeah, or Super Collider versus Lulu. I mean, you may argue that it's technically not a Metallica album, but
It's not.
I
It's a
think
Lou Reed album. Okay, it's a Lou Reed album featuring Metallica. It is not a Metallica album.
all right. Although it does involve Metallica, so it kind of makes sense
It
to
does
put
involve
it against
Metallica,
the.
but I'm just saying it's not a Metallica album.
Okay.
You know, it
Yeah.
wasn't officially released. It's not part of the discography list. You know, so it's a Lou Reed album.
That's actually a good point. I like that. The other idea I had was maybe putting two Megadeth albums, Peace Cells and Rust in Peace.
Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Which
interesting. I kind of like that
album
idea.
is which album is
Better.
you could say that, but that's kind of broad. I want to say like which one. I was gonna say bestseller, but I think that will that Peace Cells will take that, but we'll see
Well,
when I
the thing is,
generate.
like, isn't that one of the subcategories of, or one of the battle points, I guess, of verses? Isn't that one of them? Did I make that up?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So you know that I can. I guess it really would. It is because versus is putting album against album, and seeing which one's a better album, isn't it? And then these are the points
Mm-hmm.
of it. These are the
Mm-hmm.
3 bullet points that you use. So I think, for all intents and purposes, it is to see which one is the better album.
Yeah,
With that
I
being
could
said,
also
like,
do. Yeah, I could also even do, the 1986 releases of the Big Four. Although that's gonna take way too much time. I would have to. I was thinking right now. I'm looking at my CD collection over here,
mm-hmm.
pitting maybe what is it? Master of Puppets against Peace Cells against Rain and Blood against maybe Among the Living, but that's kind of way too broad of a thing to go through, you know.
I don't think it's that broad. I mean, by all means, whatever you feel like doing, right? But I have
Yeah.
some ideas to make that work, and we can talk about that off the stream. But I have
All
I have
right.
some ideas for that might actually work.
All right.
We'll talk. We'll talk. But I like
Mm-hmm.
that idea.
Mm-hmm. And another one was a Black Sabbath against Paranoid, and then Black Sabbath that's in the album.
Yeah. I figured as soon as you said Paranoid, I was like, oh, I figured like, yeah, you meant the album.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. I like that one actually.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. That's good. That's good. Oh, you know what you should try to do? Maybe at some point, you should do a Ozzy Black Sabbath album versus a Dio Black Sabbath album.
Yeah, huh? Paranoid. Well, I don't want to use the same albums again,
Right.
depending on the thing. But for example, let's say I didn't do Paranoid, maybe Paranoid versus what is it? Heaven and Hell, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That could be an option.
Yeah, or even Dehumanizer versus 13,
Yeah.
because
I'm sorry.
that was
13 is just like
that was the last Dio album with Black Sabbath, right? Dehumanizer.
I think it was, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool. That would be very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then to bounce off of that one, you could also just do a Dio album versus an Ozzy album.
Yeah, that's another good one too. The only thing is I haven't listened to any uh Dio album, you know. Not that it's necessary for me to do that, but
I'm well. Actually, you're right. It's not necessarily necessary.
yeah.
That's a weird sentence to say. Anyway, what I might pit if it was up to me, what I might do would probably be like I'd probably do Bark at the Moon versus Holy Diver.
That could be one too. I can do songs rather than just albums,
Oh,
you know.
those are both album titles. I, I didn't even realize. Like I really meant the albums, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're both songs. Like, oh shit, holy
Yeah.
shit, that's funny. That's good.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they're both title tracks on their respective albums. Yeah.
Right.
I hadn't even
Yeah.
considered that, but I did mean the full album, not just the songs.
Yeah. Yeah. Although doing a song versus its episode is mm, probably more difficult than even doing the album ones, you know.
Yeah, I feel like there might be a little less to work with.
Yeah. Uh,
I think you could make it happen if you know really try. Like song versus song, maybe if you did like
or
a.
even singles, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that could work too. Singles.
Yeah, but going back to songs versus songs, sorry. But one of the
Mhm.
things you could maybe do is like if you did an album songs versus themselves, you know, take the 10 songs from an
Mm,
album and see if you can't put them all against each other, or maybe not necessarily 10 songs, you know, but maybe that's an
right.
idea, you know, like because the whole
Mm-hmm.
versus thing is just something against something. It's not necessarily album versus
Right.
album. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a possibility, man. That's a possibility, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a lot that you can make happen, and I love the
Mm-hmm.
idea of verses, and I mean people watched it, you know, a little bit more than some of my videos, so I think you know
Yeah.
people really enjoyed it. You know, I know I watched it twice, so that you know that does make the view
Yeah. I've
count go
watched it
up.
like so many times. Again, I'll say it again. I'm very proud of that video.
You watched it a bunch of times. No wonder the count is higher than my videos. Never mind,
Yeah.
little cheater. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I watched my videos maybe twice. Once, like to
Yeah.
make sure that everything's set, and then once when it
Uh-huh.
goes live. So only one of those counts. Even one of those view counts. One of those
Okay.
views counts for the view count. That's what I was trying to say. That's
Yeah.
a tongueful. One of those views counts for
Yeah.
the view count. I say view
Mm-hmm.
and count twice in that sentence.
Yeah. And speaking of the video, I wanted to add subtitles, but that also was gonna take up all of my time because I had finished all the entire video, the way it is that you see on YouTube. But I also wanted to add subtitles to it because you know, for some of us disabled people, it's where some of us are hard of hearing and some of us are deaf too, and I wanted to include subtitles. But I decided against using that for the hard video because it was going to take up a lot of time. But I am planning to put it on the through the YouTube thing.
The closed captions on YouTube.
Yeah.
I actually was gonna suggest that. One second.
I've already put in some. I just I need to keep putting more in and then
Gotcha.
officially publish it.
Got
Yeah.
you. Got you. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, I was gonna suggest that. I was gonna say, you could probably get you know do that, and
Hmm.
that way you can like work on it slowly. You know, and doesn't have to be the whole thing, and and
Right.
when it's ready, it's ready, and which is
Mm-hmm.
cool. I think that's cool, and if the rest of us have some time, maybe one of us can help with that. Getting
Oh yeah.
some captions done if we can. Ryu, I'm gonna hire you. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, that's
Mhm.
a good idea though, yeah, because of the way it works.
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
just
you have access to the the document
the script. Oh yeah.
too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Uh huh.
Hmm, Sorry.
Yeah. The one thing I will admit is that in one part of the video, I had forgot to put it in the script, and that might work against either of us. You know, I guess I don't know.
Boy, damn it, man.
So I had to improvise. I think it was the verdict section of the video. I forgot to write it in, so I had to come up with it in my head. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
No, that's fair. I mean, it's not like you knew the verdict before you started.
true.
I mean, technically you did, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking honestly though, it was a great episode. I definitely stupid, you fucking stupid Ryu. If it was ¿Sabes
What?
qué? I think I'm going deaf. My tinnitus might be flaring. I can't do the subtitles. I was just fucking around, man.
Mm. Wow.
Ryu's a fool, man.
Yeah.
My friend Katrice just goes, "Okay, I'm here." I'm like, "I see that." That's fucking funny. But anyway, yeah, fucking. I think that verse. I think that versus has a lot of potential. I think there's
Okay.
plenty of ideas that we can make happen that I can help you out with, or any of the other
Mm.
guys. So definitely just ask us if you have any questions about anything that you're not sure of when
Yeah.
it comes to that. Because I mean,
Hmm.
at least for me, I've been doing YouTube for a long time, so some
Hmm.
some ideas just start to come naturally to me at this point. I'm not saying that they're necessarily good or bad. I just they come. And
Right.
then Carlos has been doing his shit for a cool minute, and he's got some great fucking videos.
Hmm.
So, it's fucking Rio. I swear to God, man, I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of him. He goes, "I have a pain in my chest, and I can't breathe. No subtitles, sorry." He's a fucking fool, man. This fool's a fucking fool. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, no. At this point, though, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do for my next epic riff. I'm still trying to figure that out. It might be Escape by Metallica, or I'm sorry, not Escape. Creeping Death. It might be Creeping Death, but I
Uh,
haven't fully decided yet. It could still
okay.
move to anything else.
Yeah. Or you could take that one stupid motherfucker who suggested fucking You Suffer by Napalm Death.
Oh yeah, that fucking dumbass, man. He fucking really said
Yeah.
that shit. Here's the problem with that, man. There's too much going on in that guitar riff.
Yeah.
It's too crazy. There's just too much going on. I can guarantee everything. That Catrice is just like, what the fuck song is that? She's gonna look it up and just be like,
Oh my
motherfucker.
gosh, no.
She's just gonna text me out of nowhere when she looks it up, motherfucker. Rio doesn't. I think Rio doesn't listen to the podcast. If he does, then he knows what we're talking about. But I don't remember if he does or not.
Mm.
And nothing. That's not like to try to make him listen to it. I know he's a fucking busy motherfucker, so it's not like he has all the time in the world to be listening to that shit. But
Trust me,
yeah.
he'll have time listening to You Suffer. Oh wait, you were talking about the.
Well, no, yeah,
the
like that is
yeah.
that is where I was going with that. You were right. You're good.
Hmm.
Oh man, I fucking love water. Catrice, go drink water. Sorry, I just have to remind my friend to drink water every once in a while. She's gonna be so mad at me for calling her out this many times. I swear. She's gonna text me just like "fuck you, Alan." I'm be like, well, damn. Don't have to be. But Oh, he said he keeps meaning to listen to it, but he keeps forgetting. All right, cool. Then I can just serve as his reminder if I can remember to remind him.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking reminder, isn't it?
Yep.
Bro, I don't know when the fuck I started saying in it. Like, instead of isn't it, I started saying in it. I was just like, what?
You know what? I've been saying the same thing too. I mean, I alternate between isn't it and isn't it. I forget who said it which influenced me to say it like that too.
It's probably some English YouTuber.
That or someone in a show or something. I vaguely remember it was a TV show of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely got it from English YouTubers for sure. That's where I've gotten it. Like, there's one guy that does he does Pokemon stuff, and he's English, and the Ace Trainer Liam, that's his name, and he says in it so many times, right? And I'm just like, yeah, it is, you know. And then all of a sudden, I started saying it a lot more, and I'm just like, yeah, in it, yeah, in it, yeah, in it. Speaking of the fucking devil, she already texted me.
Oh, what did she say?
Nah, she just put a bunch of emojis.
Oh, that's a whole new level.
A facepalm and a bunch of laughing, I think. Was it laughing? Yeah, a facepalm and a bunch of laughing. But
did she actually look at the song?
I don't know. She didn't say anything about the song, so I have no idea. She looked it up yet. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so fucking, I've been saying that shit a lot. I've been saying I digress a lot. I've heard you say it a few times too recently.
Yeah.
I don't know since when you started saying that, but I started saying that shit and then noticing that you said it too.
Yeah.
It's like our fucking vocabulary really is influenced by the people we hang out with the most.
Yeah, that is so true.
Mm-hmm. I picked up a shit ton of mannerisms from so many fucking people over the years, and I'm just like, I definitely don't remember saying this shit. And then my one friend, my one friend and I have been friends for, oh god, what are we, 21? So it's been about 5 or 6 years. I can't fully remember. And she has become a mini me, dude, because like,
oh my god,
dude, she says all the same fucking shit that I do. And like, I caught her saying one of the most obscure things that I fucking say. I can't even remember which thing it was right now, but like, I've never heard anybody else around us say it, and she never said it before. And so when she said it, I was just like, did you just fucking steal that from me? She's like, I think wow. I did. I'm just like, what the fuck? Because, like, you know, I don't expect people to steal my words very often or anything, right? But much less, like, when it's my obscure shit. Because I'm just like, this is shit that I don't really say very often. So why are you saying it now, you know? And so I call her out on it. And she's like, oh, I don't fucking know. And then I'm like, I'm going to fucking start calling you mini-me, dude. Like, fuck. She's just laughing emojis. I'm just like, oh, my God. I was like, yeah, no, right. we really pick up a lot of shit from each other. It's pretty fucking crazy to me. Like, yeah, I've definitely picked up.
Okay, you guys should.
Oh my god. She said that the facepalm and the laughing was for the song. She
fucking called it.
She goes, first impression, it scared the shit out of me. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Sorry. I forgot to tell you to lower the volume. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Oh man, that's fucking funny. I'm sorry.
To the audience watching the stream, if you have not heard You Suffer by Napalm Death, I recommend listening to it. It's the best shit you've ever heard.
Oh,
despite what funny. His friend said.
Oh god, that's fucking funny. Oh Jesus Christ almighty, man. That's funny. That's funny. Oh man. Yeah, I can't with that song though, man. It's just too fucking funny. I just can't. Yeah. I remember the first time hearing it, I was just like, what the fuck just happened, you know? Because there was a lot to process in that, you know?
Yeah.
I was just like, did that just fucking happen? Right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fucking good. People listen to it. Like,
Yeah.
I almost want people to just play that shit on loop just to get it to be the song that with the most, or the
Oh my
video with the
god.
most plays on YouTube or something. Like,
Yeah.
that's just fucking funny. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, man,
We digress.
we digress. Yeah, I don't even remember what the original topic was anymore, man.
Uh,
I started somewhere. It was something after the school shit. I don't remember what it was, but
yeah. I'm
yeah.
looking at my albums over here, and I just wanted to ask you something. Just as looking at this one album, have you ever seen Through the Never?
The Metallica movie?
Yeah.
I have not watched it. No.
It's a pretty good movie. It's like I went a theater with a friend from high school, and it was kind of like I mean, personally, it felt like it was at a concert, but at the same time, not really.
Well,
But it's a pretty cool movie.
I heard that from my understanding, the whole point of it was to be like, this is a movie that has a concert in it, and
It is.
so it wasn't supposed to be like, it wasn't necessarily supposed to make you feel like you were at a concert or anything, but like it was meant to like, there was a concert going on during that movie, so like they were just showing you that. That's for what I
Yeah.
have understood, but without having seen the movie, I don't actually fully know. Like I don't fully know about it, you know. But
Yeah.
I found it interesting that they called it that though, because I mean, like at first I had never heard that song before, right? When they were talking about
Uh-huh.
that movie, right? So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is a cool new song, da da da. And then like lo and behold, it's on the fucking Black album. I
Right.
was like, I was like, what the fuck? Why Through the Never? It's a good song though. I like it.
Oh yeah, I like it.
But
I have the album too. The well, technically it's a live album, but it's from the motion picture. And
right.
I don't know if you own it, but if you do, if you do end up getting it, it's just you open all this up, and it's just the Master of Puppets. What is it? The fucking cross.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, I like how it says rest.
That is pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Hmm. Oh yeah, it says here recorded live. Uh, I think they had said where, but I just don't remember where
Gotcha.
they had recorded it. I think in Canada.
Canada, eh?
Hmm.
That's cool though. I mean, I know that they were on a whole ass tour while they were filming it, and so they grabbed from a bunch of different concerts. It wasn't all like one concert.
Oh, that I did not know.
Yeah, like that was a whole tour with that setup, and they kept like as they filmed during it, they were actually filming for the movie. I think that's what they said, if I remember correctly. So it wasn't just one specific concert that they grabbed the video and audio from.
Mhm.
They grabbed it from multiple. At least that's my understanding of it.
Hmm.
So you know, I thought that was pretty cool. You know,
Yeah.
like
Hmm. In your viewpoint, you think that's like a great marketing tool, if you will, as in like to get I don't know if getting the money, if to get money, is the right way to say it, but
well, marketing tool is trying to sell something.
right.
But promotional tool, like maybe that would make more sense to me to say.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
okay, no, not promotional tool. That's not what I meant. How do I word this?
Strategy. That's what I was looking for. Marketing strategy.
Oh,
You know.
that's entirely different, and I do agree that that was smart. That was a really smart way to do it because it's like, oh, that's so fucking cool, you know.
Hmm. I wish the other bands do it. Like Megadeth, Slayer, fucking Anthrax, even.
I mean,
Megadeth.
huh?
No, I said more Megadeth.
Yeah, of course you did.
but mainly Megadeth.
Of course you did. Of course that's what you said, dude. You fucking love them so damn much.
Yeah.
It's sickening. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, but what you call it? Yeah, no. I mean, it'd be cool if one of them did it, or all of them did it. But I mean, Slayer's not gonna do it, you know, for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah, definitely Slayer. Yeah, they broke up.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, that's not wrong to say. It's just I don't know if I'd say it like that, you know. But that's just me.
Right.
So, but that doesn't stop them from them not touring and playing music together and writing. Doesn't stop them from doing something like that. You know, maybe not necessarily the same type of thing, but like if they took one of their tours, one of the more recent ones, and like created a film catalog out of it, and then wrote a movie around it, you know, maybe they could do something like that, and so they don't have to get back together and tour and all that shit. So that there are ways for them to do it, right? Right. Anthrax, I know next to nothing about Anthrax at this point, so I'm just kind of like, I have no idea what to say on that one. You know what I mean? Now Megadeth. If any of those three guys were gonna do it, I can see Megadeth doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that being said, how different would it have to be? Like, think about that for a second, because how many times do you see Metallica and Megadeth getting pitted against each other for their similarities in this, or for their differences in that? So they have to, like, so they have to do something that is different enough from what Metallica did, without being too far off of metal and movies, while also still being true to themselves. Like, there's a whole lot they have to do and deal with. So I think there's a way. I just think it's a little bit harder for Megadeth, and that's why they wouldn't do it, because of the logistics.
Especially when you factor in their mascot, Vic Rattlehead. You know, they would have to be something supernatural, and I guess that would be crossing a line a little bit to how similar it would be to Metallica's Through the Never. You know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, there's a lot that they gotta think about it, and you know, in order to make it happen, like, well.
Yeah, and I think after that phase that they had in the '90s, you know, trying to imitate Metallica sound, I think
you said it,
Dave especially learned a lot not to do that, especially maybe after Risk.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot to consider. So that's why I don't think that they would do it, but it like I could see them being the one to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a little wonky, but I mean, it works itself out, I guess. But I mean, I'd rather them do some other shit though, like, you know, some kind of I don't know, you know, some kind of horror. Well, that some kind of like a horror movie soundtrack with some of their songs would be really badass.
I'm in agreement with that. Yeah.
You know,
that could totally work.
Yeah, and it's like that's different enough from Metallica, because I mean, Through the Never was not a horror movie in the slightest. I don't think.
No. I agree with you. I would not see that as horror either. Yeah. Supernatural at best, but not horror.
Yeah. So that's different enough from Metallica, and then it is in line with a lot of their type of music, like, you know, Symphony of Destruction, Countdown to Extinction, Peace Sells. You know, all these songs have very dark roots in them, in some way, shape, or form. And fucking Holy Wars, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You know, could you imagine a movie that started with you start by listening to Trust, right? And then by the end of the movie, you're at fucking Holy Wars.
Oh yeah, that would be epic. I mean, it's the same intro and ending for every Megadeth concert. Well, if you don't count the ones that start with Tinker 18, because I think I've been to both concerts that began with Hangar 18 rather than Trust. So,
Gotcha.
but definitely Trust would be the most likely candidate.
Yeah, and so it becomes like, cool. Here's this thing that we do like one of our actual concerts, but it's all a fucking horror film, or
Yeah.
something to that, in that side of the, and that's on that side of the wheel, where like,
Mhm.
we have all these badass crazy songs that are dark as fuck. I
Mhm.
would love something like that. That would be so cool. And so while the
Yeah.
idea of a taking a concert and putting that into a movie is still being taken, that is the point. We want to hear a
Mhm.
a Megadeth version of that, and it would be that. It would be some kind of horror based film or dark based film that's gonna start with
Mhm.
Trust, so you think everything's peachy, and then you're at Holy Wars where everything's a goddamn fucking mess.
Mhm.
In all the right ways. I don't know. I just think it would be badass, in my opinion.
I totally agree.
Maybe one day, if they ever watch this shit and they're like, "Yeah, let's do it," or sorry,
Mhm.
they're just like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I hope they never see that
Mhm.
shit. I just I
I
had
hope
to.
so. I hope so too for your sake. Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. Anyway. Holy shit! It's been 40 minutes. I didn't even realize. Like, we actually got a good conversation out of that, man.
Mhm.
But it is time for us to go for the day. You know what I just realized, dude? I didn't say, all right, guys, let's shoot the shit at the beginning.
I know. I just realized that too. Oh man.
I mean, to be fair, I would have been like, all right, dude, let's shoot the shit. But like, still, I digress. I didn't say it.
Mhm.
Oh well, next time. But
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching this and hanging out with us. If you were here live, if you weren't here live, please do your best to be here live next time. We have a lot of fun. I do my best to respond to comments, as you can tell throughout this video. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Mhm.
And where's the fucking button? There it is. All right, peace out, everybody.